I'm Emily, and today I'm going to be talking about tropical rainforests. Tropical rainforests are biomes found roughly within 10 degrees north or south of the equator. They are common in Asia, Australia, Africa, South America, Central America, Mexico, and on many of the Pacific Islands, as shown on this map. The biodiversity of this biome is legendary. It contains the world's largest biomass. 80% of the world's biodiversity are found in tropical rainforests. The rainforests are home to more species and populations than all other biomes combined. They also receive almost 12 hours of sunlight every day. This sunlight is converted into energy by plants through photosynthesis. Since there is a lot of sunlight, there is a lot of energy locked up in these rainforests. The energy is stored in plants that are eaten by animals. Because there is a lot of food, there are many species of plants and animals in rainforests. The energy created by tropical rainforests is crucial to us humans. Tropical rainforests store huge quantities of carbon, while producing much of the world's oxygen for us to breathe. So, as you can see, tropical rainforests are a very important part of the survival of the biosphere. Animals and plants also play a big role in the survival of the forests. Plants provide food and oxygen for bigger animals, then these animals are food for bigger animals, and so on. Some examples of primary consumers are the colobus monkey, hummingbirds, and bees. Predators in tropical rainforests use skill, force, poison, and traps to kill their prey. Since the tropical rainforest has over 15 million different types of species of both plants and animals, and also there being more primary consumers, means that the secondary consumers can find food very easily. These predators have very unique adaptations. For example, the orb-weaving spider, also found on the coast, has a web so thick and strong that it can take down a normal-sized bird. Also, the boa constrictor can strangle a human. These adaptations make the secondary consumers able to hunt and survive in the forest. Some examples of secondary consumers are snakes and tigers. They may look like they don't do a thing, but decomposers are the most important kind of species. Without decomposers, the tropical rainforest would be piled high with branches, rotting trees, and decaying fruits. All the decomposers team up and work together to decompose plant matter. In 6 weeks, all the litter would be decomposed from the forest floor. The tropical rainforest has the fastest working decomposers out of all other biomes. For example, to decompose a log, you would have termites eating it. So, eventually, there wouldn't be any fallen branches on the ground to rot, or any organic litter. So, as you can see, the decomposers are very important. Some examples of decomposers are earthworms, fungi, and termites. Here's an example of a food web from a tropical rainforest. Down here are the decomposers, then you have your producers, primary consumers, secondary consumers, and tertiary consumers. In this food web, it also shows that DDT is a poison, and if it's collected, or if these organisms are absorbing it, then once these organisms eat these organisms, they have a higher percentage of DDT. Then, so on. As these organisms eat these organisms, they have a higher percentage until you get to the tertiary consumers, which have the highest amount of DDT in their bodies. Phosphorus, nitrogen, carbon, and water are all recycled naturally in rainforests. Here's an example of the water cycle. Condensation, which occurs in clouds, is when water vapor turns into water droplets. Then, when it rains, that is precipitation. Then the water collects into a body of water and then is evaporated using the heat from the sun. Here's an example of the carbon cycle. It shows how carbon is recycled throughout the atmosphere. Here's the phosphorus cycle. Deforestation in the Amazon is a huge problem today. Deforestation is the conversion of forested areas to non-forested areas. The main source of deforestation in the Amazon are human settlements and developments on the land. As the population increases, people need more and more space to live. So, they get rid of this space by clearing forests, so that they can build houses, factories, and other buildings. Forests are also cleared for trees. Many people clearing the forest are poor and need money. This has a huge effect on the environment, leading to global warming and climate change. But people are beginning to realize these problems. Organizations such as the Rainforest Alliance are helping to save rainforests all over the world. This organization works with communities in Honduras to create jobs, while protecting climate through reasonable forest management. They believe that if they can help give jobs to those that need it, they don't require harming the forest, then they are helping to save rainforests. If anyone is interested in getting involved in saving the rainforest, you can call these numbers or visit their website at www.rainforest-alliance.org. It may not seem like a big deal, but tropical rainforests all over the world are being destroyed, and their destruction is killing our planet. We need to start saving the rainforest if we want to have our world be a better place. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed my project. They may look like they don't do a thing, but decomposers are the most important species. Without decomposers, the tropical rainforest will be piled high with
poop.
I was looking at you the whole time and like you're about to start crying. With branches, rotting trees, and decaying fruits.
Don't smile at me! You make me laugh.
Okay.
Ah!
But people are starting to realize there's the